Happy Halloween.
Oh, look at me. I'm scared. So scared. I ran behind this little mirror, this little window. Yes. Hi, guys.
Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Happy Halloween.
Just
Happy Halloween.
Huh?
I said happy Halloween.
Yay. How are you doing, Linda?
I was doing really good. And then my eyes started watering really bad. And I was on the Speaking with Convictions live, and we were talking about Teresa. Thank you very much, Ty. It was wonderful seeing everybody. And my eyes started watering. And then when I got off, they were just a little bit of watering. Then I went on Follow Play for that podcast, and they were watering really bad. So I took it off, and my eyes just won't stop watering. So I can't put no more makeup on. But hey, that picture right there says it all. Huh, Joris? Mystical Jinx. You can come back and look at this and see that. You'll recognize it. Snapchat face. But hey, that's the way it is. My eyes watered.
That's the way it is.
What are we gonna do? But you look great. I love that makeup.
Thank you.
So cool. I mean,
today for Halloween, I am a Asuka super fan. She's a wrestler for the Raw WWE. So
cool.
Wearing my Asuka shirt, did my Asuka makeup, have the Asuka mask.
The way it is. I love it. I love it. That was the YouTube. That was us talking on YouTube.
Yeah. No, this was a lot of fun for me. So yeah.
It was for me too. Really, it is. I feel bad because I can't, because I like to do makeup, and I was gonna do another look for our show, but
yeah,
my eyes are watering way bad. Maybe it's just old makeup, or maybe it's
it could be
just my eyes, because I kind of have sensitive one of my eyes. My left eye is really sensitive to makeup, but it might have been that because I just bought that eyeliner and it wasn't very good. It burned. Yeah. So, trick of the day or trick of the day: no more Halloween makeup from the dollar store. But I love the way you look. So great.
Yeah.
How did your pumpkins turn out?
Huh?
How did your pumpkins turn out?
Oh, I think they turned out really, really well. I did paint one that said "Free Brendan" on it, and I have it outside. It's with dragonfly and some flowers, and yeah. So I think I'm finally last minute done with everything that has to do with Halloween. So,
well, there you go. Now you can catch up before Christmas, right?
Now I can start in on Christmas and drag my feet with that.
Wow, we really got a full house tonight. We got Dark Side and of course Becca and Jane and Alice and Sharon and who else did I see? Our Foul Play and BB and Sammy and oh my gosh, thank you guys.
Yeah. So the plan for today is we're just gonna kind of hang out, and if somebody wants to jump on with their Halloween or even without Halloween, just say hi.
Yeah, tell her whoever's ever been on a live already today can come right back up here right now. Come on, Janie. Come on, Sharon. Grab the link. Come up and say hi.
I posted the link in the chat, so whoever wants to jump on, just to say hi, happy Halloween to Brendan, and yeah.
Yeah, we're not making it, long or nothing like that. Nothing real special. We're just kind of here to let you come on and say hi to Brendan and show us maybe your makeup or just say hi, what are you doing? And Jane, I left right when Jane got on sharper than, Speaking with Conviction. Boy, them names, they're getting bad for me.
Yeah.
I had to jump off, and geez. Hi, my view. Hey, new person. Hello.
Hello.
So I went off and didn't get to talk to her. Yes, he's still in prison. Brendan is still in prison, yes. So is Steven.
Yeah.
Jinxie. How you like my avatar, Jinxie? Where's yours? I got to show him that. Hey, Shawnee. Look, we're getting them all in here. Come on, grab a link, Sean. Grab the link and come on and say hi.
Yeah, whoever wants to do that, come on up.
And welcome my view.
My View. Come on up and say hi.
Yeah, love your makeup. Yeah, it is cool. I love the makeup.
Thank you. I'm a really big wrestler fan, and so I'm doing Asuka, the wrestler.
Oh, really? She looks
Yeah.
like that, huh? Cool.
Yeah. This is her makeup, and then I'm wearing.
Did I freeze?
No, you're here. And then I'm doing this shirt, and Asuka.
What is it? Pink. What does it say?
Oh, Kabuki Warriors. It's their tag team.
Oh, okay. Well, see, now I'm getting educated in the wrestling. You're just on top of everything. How do you keep up with all that?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My View. This channel exclusively talks about Brendan and anything that we can do to help him, and
positivity.
He also has input on what we do and say. So, yeah.
Oh, Jamie, you don't need no Halloween makeup. You're beautiful. Come on, look at my avatar. I did that just for Mystical Jinx and Nosy and Yours, because they do these in the Discord, right, Becca? They got them.
Yeah.
What's going on? I picked the happiest one I could find. I look like a troll. We're glad you found us too, My View. So, Janie, you can come up. You looked beautiful, by the way, today, Jane. And hey, Grinding Gears, how you doing? Happy Halloween to you. Thank you for supporting Brendan.
Yeah, I don't really have like a lot of Brendan news to update everybody with. He's still in quarantine. He's still doing what he can. And last time I got an email from him, I think 2 days ago now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he said that he got like 200 and something cards, birthday cards, and like
30.
Yeah. Oh, we have a visitor.
Ooh, yeah.
All right.
Hi. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Hi, happy Halloween.
I could only stay for a wee bit.
Okay.
Well,
I thought I'd come in and say hi.
Hi, honey. How are you?
So what are you dressed as?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm good.
My eyes are all really messed up because of the makeup I was wearing.
Yeah.
I would flip on my camera, but everybody would just think I was. Hey, they might think it's my Halloween. That's how bad I look with makeup.
I know I need to take my makeup off. You're lucky. I was just about to take it all off, and then I saw you were on. And I was like, oh, I'll just pop on and say hi.
Yeah, pop on and say hi.
Yep.
So why don't you
my support?
Why don't you tell us? Well, first of all, say happy Halloween to Brendan, and then tell us what you're doing, because you and Jerome got a little channel, don't you? Why don't you explain?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, I definitely want to say happy Halloween to. Neil said happy birthday again. Happy Halloween to Brendan. Definitely. We're all a bit crazy, you know. I don't need a costume.
Yeah. I got a costume.
But yeah, Jerome and I are our wee channel we've not started a live one yet because circumstances have kind of stopped us from being able to do that at the moment.
Right.
But we're looking forward to doing it, and it's going to be fun, right? Definitely. Sorry, Linda.
It's just for fun, right? Like fun.
Yeah, well, fun and things that interest us, things that are different from wrongful convictions. We're going to be looking at different theories and conspiracy things, but looking at them from a point of view of the extremes of how crazy some are to some that are more plausible. And it'll be done in a Sharon Jerome way.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, I'm sure he'll invite me to be a wacko on there with some of my
But it won't just be conspiracy things. It'll be all different things that interest us, and you know, it'll just be done in a typical, you know, Sharon and Jerome way.
Those people that do those, wild, crazy tricks all the time, and they get their legs busted and their faces off.
Yeah, no, we won't be doing that.
Hillbilly things, and I mean, I love the hillbillies, so power to it, but they do, crazy make-believe stunts and all these things they make themselves. That to me is funnier than that. Dude, watching. I do feel the pain because when I hear them go smash, I go,
like any of those, the the gymnastic people, you know, the gymnasts, when you see them.
Yeah.
I can't even,
You're gonna do like obscure things, like things that are different, the different way of looking and thinking of things, right? Out of the box.
Yep.
Well, congratulations on that. I hope you do well.
Thank you.
I'm sure you will.
We're looking forward to it. That's the thing. It's half the battle if you're looking forward to something, isn't it? You know, than dreading it. So we're looking forward to that. But definitely for fun. But it'll be fun in the context that it's something that we enjoy. So we hope other people will enjoy it.
Yeah.
Also. I look like I've got a hat on, but it's my lamp. I've got my halo. Look at me. I'm dressed up as an angel for Halloween.
Yeah, you're
I was actually going to ask you, what are you for Halloween? But there you go. You're an angel.
I'm an angel. Yay.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
That's funny.
My view is very new to our community, and I'd like to invite you to join a really good Discord. It's called Brendan Talks. It's the same as this. It's Brendan's Discord. Please join that if you haven't. There'll be a link here, and you'll be able to find out more about Brendan that, you know, that if you'd like. And if you're interested in Stephen's case, basically join Foul Play, which is a wonderful Discord with marvelous people on there to help you learn the case. Lots of people are on phone calls, and they talk directly with you, so you can answer questions directly to a lot of the great researchers like Mystical Jinxie and J-Jax and Henberry and yours, and we got them all, and Sean, and we got a lot of good, really good researchers, Dr. So join them Discords if you can, and you will, I'm sure you will really like them. And maybe someday you'll get a super mod like me.
But there's no silly questions. Sure, there's no silly questions. People at the beginning, they need to ask, they need to start somewhere, so everyone treats you like you're not asking a silly question. So if there's ever a question, you're as well to ask.
We were all new once, right? How many years ago?
We were all new.
So definitely join them. There's no dumb questions.
No.
Yeah.
Linda.
Linda. Oh, she's back.
Oh, you'll lose me. I'll come back. It's Linda Lowe. You got the wind blowing. You know, Becca's better. What is it called? Better
Wi-Fi.
Slightly better, Becca.
Productions.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
What we got here? Super Sharon. Sensational Productions going on.
Shady Sharon's.
Shady Sharon.
Shady.
So is that the Ouija then? The Ouija controls that, right?
Yeah. And then we'll get Jazzy Jerome.
Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. The French Ouija.
Belgian Ouija. He'll go nuts if you call him French.
Let's wish him the best, and you guys go and hit that hard for him and hit home for him. So let's all wish him the best, and we do.
Absolutely.
We love you, Jerome. All the best wishes to you and anybody and everybody out there dealing with this COVID. It's really gotten bad. So let's all just, ask your neighbor how they're doing. Being lonely
loaf of bread.
From a distance, But make sure that everybody's got what they need. You can make a phone call or whatever, because it's a scary thing when there's a lot of people that are alone and can't get to the store. And I deal with that around here. So it's nice to go knock on a door or leave a note and let them know that you're willing to go to the store for them or whatever.
Well, a lot of people get embarrassed and they don't want to ask for help. So sometimes even just dropping off a packet of biscuits and leaving it at their doorstep, or a loaf or a tin of beans or something like that, just
anything, some tea.
Then they don't have to be embarrassed. And
they don't have to. Yep, exactly. And look, I can't get over Becca's makeup. I keep staring at it. I love it. I just think I should have did something that simple, with instead of blackening out my eyes or like that, because my eye is still watering really bad.
Well, I've came dressed up as a normal person.
Yeah, that's a rare thing nowadays. A normal person.
Yeah. It can be quite scary at times for people.
Especially in this community. Oh yeah.
I should have came as the Ouija. I should have said I'm the Ouija.
And you'll be a Ouija. turn the
Oh, you
attic-
wouldn't want the Ouija on. If the Ouija was on, that's when I'm all raging and angry and annoyed at somebody. I'm like, Ouija, you know? The finger comes out and yeah.
Start looking like that person on the corner going, yeah, and there's nobody there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the Ouija.
There's a link. Sean, you could come on. Don't say, or Alice, you could come on. She was so good yesterday in her costume, her little kitty cat costume.
Yeah, come on, Alice. I want to hear you saying it's infested with rang again.
What is it? What? Don't want the
When Alice said, basically she was saying it was infested with, something was infested with wrong, but she was using the Glasgow word rang. And
rang?
And it made me, it tickled me quite a bit. Infested with rang.
That's what she says all the time. I love it. Yeah, I love the different accents, and that's that's what's great about having this community. We got so many wonderful people all around the world that are very supportive, and thank you, all of you, for supporting Brendan. I know he appreciates it. I would say thank you for supporting me, but you're not supporting me. You're supporting Brendan, which is the way.
We're here for Brendan.
I'm just a big.
We're here for each other as well.
Look at the size of that mouth on there. Of course, I'm talking about it.
Well, I had a little surprise Halloween visitor today.
Oh,
would you like me to tell you? It actually gave some screams in the house, let's say. The back door was open a little bit, and a ferret came in the house, into the kitchen, and everybody was like, and we put a tub over it and caught it. It was someone's pet, had escaped, and we called the SPCA, the animal protection people, and they came out and took it away. So it was a wee shame, but it gave us a bit of a fright in the house, a bit of a bit of a shock. But in
America, we love ferrets. I mean, they're our pets. Yep. Oh, you got them wild running around in your town like little. Like squirrels we got here. Squirrels are trained.
Well, they don't really run about wild here. So we knew it was someone's pet. And it was very, very tame and friendly. And, you know, it was like, right, get in this tub, and but it was a bit unexpected on a really windy day. It must have thought, it looks cozy in there, so.
Oh, that's cool.
It was funny. It was our little visitor for Halloween. Is anybody coming on? Come on, everybody. I'll get all Ouija on you if you don't come on.
Come on. Wow, look at me now. There's my Halloween costume.
There you go. That's a creepy one.
That's what my eyes look like now without the makeup.
Oh. I love those Snapchat filters. It's really fun.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you can spend. It's like TikTok. Has anybody ever just went on TikTok and 4 fucking hours later you're still on it?
I don't really go on TikTok anymore, because I used to go on and I would be like, why am I watching the same thing? Why am I watching the same video with somebody else doing it? But it's the same video, and I've been sitting for hours, and it can be tiresome.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But good as well. You get, kind of carried away with it.
Oh, here, Becca. Well, okay, and I got to tell this person. Somebody just said, "Send me a link." I'm gonna give her the link. It's little Barb, the one who does all of our art. So,
lovely.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her. She's on Discord. I'm going to tell her you need to come on there and get a link. So, come to
here.
chat.
Let me post the link again. Yeah, if anybody wants to jump on.
Yep, Becca just put it out again for you, so.
Yeah.
Moon, get on.
Yeah.
Moon.
If she can hear me.
Moon, Alice.
Yeah, if she can hear me, little Barb, go on the chat.
Move it. Move it, sister.
Did we talk about Brendan? Oh my gosh, did we talk about Brendan? Yes, right now we're just kind of. Who came to us?
Interested. Oh, wait. Oh.
Here we go.
We definitely try. There's a person that will talk about Brendan for you.
Travis, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. I'm Mose. Yeah, we always talk about Brendan there. We're just on a random kind of live chat where people in the chat can come on and the panel and talk and whatever they want to say. So yeah, but because my view is asking, you really need to join on the Discord so you'll learn so much more. So much more. Hi, Neverly. Welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. Every Friday we do a Positively Brendan episode where we kind of give like a little update. And then, especially on the things that we're doing for Brendan mostly, sometimes he has like a little message for us. So, we'll say the message. And then we have something that's coming up that I don't mind talking about is that because Mose is in the house now.
Oh, yes, please tell.
Yeah, he has Pam, his girlfriend, made the Book of Brendan, which is all things case related to Brendan. And so we're working on doing kind of like a podcast where we kind of like go through that and we discuss things, especially things that we find that are relevant or that haven't been really put out there or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a panel of weekly people that will be on weekly and going through the book of Brendan, which sounds, I can't wait. I'm really
Brendan. I actually have it right here. Hold on.
Yeah. Nope, she's got it.
A little perspective of this monster of a book.
Oh my God. Yep,
so
look at that thing.
This is everything. And there's another little binder too that goes with it. So
it looks like we'll be having some future talks about Brendan.
Oh yeah.
Subject.
Oh yes. Definitely looking forward to getting that going and set up. Hopefully within the next month, I think. Once we all get everyone's schedules kind of figured out, but
it's hard to do that on worldly schedules. Right now people are doing their fall back, they're turning their clocks back, and some places don't do it, and the ones that do it makes a big change, like Zoe and Dr. Silkman and Australians, I should say. It's a different thing. It's kind of better for them right now to be on things. Right, Sharon from Scotland there.
Yeah.
So somebody says, can someone introduce Rhonda asked, can someone introduce me Travis? So this is Travis. He's another wonderful supporter, Brendan.
Yeah.
Supporter and friend. He is a really awesome person. Do you have anything, Travis, that you'd like to add or about yourself?
I like to read. I usually I've sent 2 books that I've read to Brendan. He also enjoyed them. And,
how long have you
been a writer too?
Yeah, you're a writer. Yeah. So let's not downsize yourself. Tell us about yourself. How long have you supported Brendan? There's a good question for you.
Since 2016.
Very good. Very good. That's a long time. Very long time. So you have contact with him, right? I mean, you email him or whatever. So you're another fortunate person like Becca that has firsthand access to Brendan and who talks to him. That's great. Yeah. And I don't know. I can't even say enough about Brendan. He lights up my day, and he also makes my day sad. You know what I mean? It's both the same, one and the same, and that's kind of a hard emotion to keep track of. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So now I don't look into the case very much. Look at his things anymore. I've seen it all. It's broke my heart a million times. So I can't really watch any of that stuff anymore. So I am so happy to be on more of the positive side of just what can we do to make his days better. That's what it's all about for me and Becca, and I'm sure for you too, Travis. What can make his day better? Yeah.
Yeah, Travis is really good and creative with that kind of stuff. doing things like the gifts that he was making. Remember that?
What?
Where you had that face swap gift thing that we were making.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I posted.
You should give us ideas in Discord.
Posted you, me, and him as Ron, Harry, and Hermione from Harry Potter.
Yeah, and then we'd send him those
cool.
pictures, and yeah, just really fun stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. What else can we ask Travis? Do you have anything that you would like, any, like, thing about the case that you want to say, or?
Well,
just talk about Brendan. Anything you want to say.
Yeah.
Well, I would like for him to get out already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you write the governor or anything like that? Are you on that campaign, or are you just more or less in contact with Brendan?
I'm more in contact with Brendan, but like a few times I've tweeted to Governor Evers, and I told him like about, you know, like Otto Warmbier, how he was falsely convicted and imprisoned.
Right.
And I told him like, if like by ignoring Brendan Dassey, you're making Wisconsin just as bad as North Korea.
Yeah. Very good point. Very good point.
Yeah.
He's poor. I mean, you know, it's to be in some place, you know, even if you are a criminal, okay, say you're a criminal, but you got wrongfully convicted for a crime that you didn't commit, and you don't want to be in there, even if you've been in prison before. Mm-hmm. But for a kid who's taken from the urban, you know, surroundings of a family and a compound that's, you know, strong, and to be thrown into a hardcore prison, you know, is just mind-blowing to me, that how he can stay so positive and so hopeful and so kind and want to just stay. I mean, it would wreck. I don't know how I would be. I just can't even imagine it.
Yeah.
It's the same with Luke, Linda. He's positive, and you know,
and they won't let him out unless he says he was guilty.
Yeah,
that is, you know, here's a kid who's sitting there. I'm innocent.
From 15
years old, and he has to say he has remorse for what he did.
Before he get out of prison, he's got no maximum term of being in jail, prison, to be in for the rest of his life. He doesn't. It's like Stephen. He doesn't intend to confess, you know, to something that he didn't do.
Yeah.
Luke Mitchell, in case anybody's wondering who we're talking about, Luke Mitchell in Scotland. Yeah,
that's a heartbreaking case, because I've, you know, Sharon, I've dealt into that, and I know, and it's another heartbreaking case, you know. And
Sandra's coming on next Saturday onto my channel. Dr. Sandra Lean's coming on next Saturday.
Great. I love Sandra. She's she's had to fight hard to get what she has gotten.
Yeah.
To find out about the case, and it's difficult in another country. They don't have FOIA. We can't just FOIA anything.
No, can't get. It's illegal for her to.
Part of the case, and even then, the lawyer for you, even if it was your lawyer, you have a hard time being able to get something, you know. So I consider Sandra a real asset to Luke's
She's an
case.
asset, absolutely.
Yeah. My view just asked in the chat, does anybody have any doubt?
About Brendan? Absolutely not. About Stephen? Absolutely not. I believe 100% with every fiber of my body that both of them are innocent.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Brendan more than, I mean, Stephen's innocent. You know what I mean? But
Brendan, the fact there's no anything sketchy DNA or nothing with Brendan. There's nothing.
There's nothing to even make a doubt for Brendan. There's absolutely. That's why I'm so mad about the standards they have for the probation and the clemency, because Brendan is not a sexual deviant. He is not a murderer. He has nothing at all to do with any of that outside of the words that were told to him, and that he was guessing at, and that he was trying to help, and all that. So there's just absolutely nothing for that. There's even no proof. There is no proof that Teresa was raped at all. You don't have that proof. That was words, and they came. If you ask me, my opinion about it is that he watched the Kiss the Girls. It is so familiar to me. I don't know if he did. I have no firsthand knowledge. That's my guess, my speculation. But I watched the movie, and it is so similar to what Brendan said about the knives and the hair cutting, and it's just too similar. And it was playing, just for your information, at that time in hotels. So I'm just saying out there that cocktails might have been the place where he's seen it, because that's where everything basically came after that. That's just my view. I don't know.
So you'll find and hear my view that we are very strongly advocates for both Brendan and Stephen, but this channel is more directed towards Brendan. Yes. If you have any questions about anything that you're confused about,
join
there's tons of resources that we could lead you to help you do better research. But my main thing is, I've always when people are like, oh, I don't know if he's guilty or not. My main question is always, what evidence do you have that's physical evidence to show that Brendan did anything?
None.
And that's what makes him 100% innocent to me. And he's a really great person. He really is. God, he wouldn't hurt a fly, or he couldn't even hurt his family or hunters. He can't never do that. Not that there's anything wrong with hunters, but what I'm saying is that he can't even do that without feeling sick. Right.
Well, my view says the phone calls changed his mind, or her mind. Let's just put it this way: the phone calls were used against Stephen. Okay. Yeah. They were using anything they could, and phone calls between family. He never admits guilt. He never does anything.
Remember, he was told to say to his mum. He was told to admit to his mum.
Yeah. But there is nothing in those phone calls that is convicting of either one of them. Nothing. Yeah. I've listened to all them calls. They might sound funny, but I'm telling you right now, there is nothing in there that is worth nothing. Absolutely nothing. But we're all entitled to our own view. We accept everybody's speculation, because that's what it is. We do not know. Only thing I do know, and I would lay my life on it for you. Brendan had nothing to do with this, but talking about it. That was it. Talking about a story that he's seen somewhere in a book or on a movie or whatever. He thought that them two highly skilled investigators that were using a technique on somebody who has a language deficit, and I'm not going to tolerate that. He is slow. He's not. He graduated school. He's smart. He just has a problem listening to words, too many words, like mine says, not my verbiage. Too much verbiage for Brendan. Brendan is too much. He can't comprehend it.
Who say so?
So, other than that, Brendan's trying to help.
No, this was a big thing that happened a couple of months ago, I believe, when those phone calls, especially Brendan's, came out. I will say he has made special requests for us as supporters to not listen to those phone calls. I just feel like I need to say that, because those are his private phone calls between him and his family and stuff.
Never.
So
never listened to none of Brendan's calls.
About Brendan's phone calls, I've never heard a single phone call of those. So I can't necessarily say that what I've heard or not heard in those, but I will say that no matter what was said in those phone calls, you got to understand they were from a confused 16-year-old kid who had no idea what was going on, talking to his mother. Nobody knew what was going on. Everyone was getting different kinds of things left and right and up, everywhere. it's the same thing with Steven's phone calls.
Right.
Nobody
Steven's
knew
had
what was
nothing to do.
going on, and they were the last ones to hear about it. And then oftentimes, if like they said like their own personal opinion, and then the LE would take that and use it against them and say and change the story.
Right. And I got to say, for my benefit too, I've never listened to Brendan's calls because Brendan has asked for his supporters not to. I have not listened to Brendan, but I have listened to Stevens, all of them, and Dispatch. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know
I'm
what
gonna add somebody who wants to join, who definitely has a really good opinion about this stuff.
Okay.
If I can. Alice.
It's Zero. Zero, how are you?
Yep.
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
And what is your...
Nice to see you, honey.
You too. I couldn't do all the makeup again like I done last night, so I thought, right, what have I got? So I've nicked the sun's hat, and I had a mask lying about. I was like, that's it, I'll go on as Mrs. Zorro. The only thing I've not got is a sword.
There you go. Marvelous. Marvelous.
A stabby sword.
A stabby sword.
So, Alice, were you hearing what we were discussing 2 seconds ago?
No, what was that?
Oh, okay.
About Brendan's phone calls, or we all said we don't listen to him. I didn't listen to him, but
no,
my view was saying that he thought completely they were innocent until yesterday. When he listened to some phone calls and it changed his or her mind. I don't know who my view is. They're new to the chat, so
right.
We were just kind of going on what basis that what he was saying. So we were just giving our view about Brendan and his innocence, or how you feel about it.
Oh, I believe it 100%. He done absolutely nothing. He has done absolutely nothing. What they done to that laddie is, it's hard to put into words, really. What they've done to him. It infuriates me. It angers me. And I haven't listened to any of the phone calls because the reason is Brendan has asked us not to listen to the phone calls. It was different with Stephen. Stephen kind of had a mere understanding of what was going on when about his phone calls and everything like that. So he was probably quite happy to have his phone calls going out there. But what they've got to realise is that these phone calls are between Brendan and his mum and his gran, and you know what I mean. And he was a terrified 16-year-old kid. And there is no way anybody should listen to their phone calls, in my opinion, anyway. And it's only for the fact that Brendan has asked us not to. So, and if you're a supporter, then you should support what the family's needs are in that as well, and materially, whether it's anything that you go against yourself. If you want to be a supporter of the family, you've got to support them all the way. You can't support them half the way.
Right on. Well said, Alice. Extremely well said. Bravo. I love you.
It's just the truth. I say it how I see it. You know what I mean? And I'm not shy at coming forward. And, and when I think that there's something wrong that's been done, I'll say that there's something wrong. You know what I mean? I'm not going to hold back. It's wrong for the bottom to the top. So
Well,
you're going to say it? Infested with rang.
Infested with rang.
I love when you say that. I've been saying that all week.
Rats and rang. Way too many rangs and rats.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, my view before, you know, there's tons and tons and tons and tons of paperwork and research and things that have been over the last 5 years. If you really, you know, if you want to join foul play, it's all there. There's other YouTube channels you can join that that gives more in-depth case study stuff for
Start watching
Stephen.
Interrogation.
We've been down all those rabbit holes that he's looking, like my view is seeing rabbit holes now that we've all been down and decoded, you know, so it's normal to go there. It's normal to have these thoughts of what's this and what's that. And that's good. Please do check it out your own way. Believe in your own way. We, especially at Foul Play and well, like in where I am at in the community with these people that are very, very great supporters, we are all allowed our own view, but our basic view is they're innocent. There's discussion of 2, 3, 4 Ravs. What color's the Rav? That's a big rabbit hole. Okay. The Earl and the Bobby and the Chuck and that's all real great. I mean, go and research and do your thing and get your own view. But in the long run, they're innocent and they do need to be out.
And that's been decided by lots of research, though. It's taken a lot of. It's not just blind
please
faith.
do not feel sorry. Do not say you're sorry. Oh, we are happy to have new people, and we are happy to answer questions. None of your questions,
definitely, no, definitely not.
Or they're things we've heard before, and we don't think anything bad of them at all. Let me tell you what, we all have had these questions. We still do. Some of us still come up. I mean, don't we, Alice? We talk all day long in Foul Play about this, Becca. No, these things go round and round, and that's what it's about. We talk about it in every which way we can, and believe me, we welcome the questions and new people to learn. We definitely do. So do never be sorry for it.
No, that's what I was just going to say. I've noticed that my view is new to the chat. And she's been asking a few questions and things like that. And that's where she's just said, sorry. Don't say sorry, my view, because we were all in your situation at one point. And it was only with doing things like you're doing now. You've watched the series. You've not just take that series at its word. You're actually looking more and more into the cases. You're finding out things, and the best places to come and ask the kind of questions to get the right answers without lies or disinformation is places like Brendan Talks, Linda's YouTube channel, Not My Verbi's YouTube channel, on Twitter with Becky's YouTube channel, Foul Play. We've got the links and everything like that. Come on and chat to us, you know. And that's how we all learned. So
we all started somewhere. I remember I watched Ma'am must have been 13 times before I even started looking into YouTube. And then when I looked into YouTube, I watched Eric Hosey from the get-go. Okay. And then I never talked ever. First time I said hi and he said, hello, Linda. I was like, oh, I'm hooked. I'm done. And then I started talking to people. And I asked some of the most ridiculous questions. And I was, but they were not ridiculous to anybody that was out there. They were willing to answer, and you get to learn, and it's great. It's fantastic. And Making a Murder has 1 million questions, and then the answers have questions. So it is not hard to see where you're at and how you view this, because we all do. Little Barb, grab that link.
Check out Paul Capaldi's channel as well. Paul Capaldi and Eric Hosey on Making a Murderer.
Eric Hosey, definitely. Eric Hosey, for like the case files and things like that. My view, check out Foul Play's Discord. They're all there. Foul Play website, foulplay.site. You'll get all the case files there. If you join Brendan's Discord, you'll get all Brendan's files and everything like that there. You'll get pictures.
My view, all my family members think I am crazy beyond crazy.
Right?
And everybody's family that's on here, if they're not into it with you, they think you're crazy.
You don't understand.
You know what? That's just a mamaholic.
That's definitely a mamaholic.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, one of the really great things also about the Foul Play Discord, my view, is that not only do they have all this information that you can go through, they're the ones that actually, I believe, released the Stephen calls, right?
Yeah. Yep. All of them.
Yeah.
So if you join the foul play.
I need to go, guys. Yeah, I need to go. I'm so sorry.
Bye.
I'll catch you later.
Oh, bye.
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 Happy Halloween, everybody. Bye.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.
But one of the really cool things about the foul play is also there's this thing called voice chat where you can jump on and you'll see all of us members there sometimes when we're all just chit-chatting. And you can ask any questions and we can help you through that too, you know? So it's like, not only do you have like this big giant source of information, but you have the members with it that will help you and help you walk through everything. And
we got quick links.
And whoever's on the voice call, if they don't know an answer to the question that you're wanting an answer to, then we can lead you to the person or the file or the picture or whatever it is. We can lead you in the right direction to find that right answer. Yes. So don't ever be shy about coming on My View.
No more. You found your tribe.
I saw Mose in the chat, and he said, I just had one question. So
where is it, honey?
No, he hasn't asked the question yet. So I'm saying, Mose, what's your question? I'm kind of afraid to ask that, though.
Yeah, you never know. I might have to tell Pam to bring him in them winter slippers.
Yeah. So I don't want to be rude, but what's the question, Mose?
And My View, yes, you have found your people. You're not alone. There's many of us.
All right. Definitely.
You know, and if you're on Facebook, there's some groups that you can join too that are discussion groups that can help you. I don't believe I belong to any Making a Murder discussion group, but I'm sure somebody could give you some links to some too.
Yeah, but Discord is the best. I mean, you'll find everything.
I think so, but
yeah, you know what? I've recruited so many people to foul play, and by the way, congratulations, Rhonda, who is now a new staff member of foul play. I brought Becca there. I brought Dark Side there. The name goes on, and you all are very happy with that place, correct? It is a man-fan place.
What is Alive supposed to be? Is that what Mose just asked us?
Yeah. Alive, it's a live stream. That means a live stream.
Is he talking about like that? Or is he talking to like being alive? Or
well, Mose, what is alive? You were on one. You've seen many. Are you being I don't even know. Is he playing with us, Becca?
I don't know.
Alice. What is Alive supposed to be, Alice?
Well,
I don't know. Most keep saying Alice.
Supposed to be Alice. All right. No, I'm Mr. Zorro from the Master of Zorro.
Oh, what are you dressed
up as? Alice. Oh, what is Alice supposed to be? Oh, Zorro.
Mrs. Zorro.
You know Zorro, the Spanish wheel with the knife.
The Master of Zorro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my deadly sword.
Yeah. No problem, sweetie Rhonda. I love you. I love all my members of Foul Play. I love this community. I couldn't be happier to be a part of it. I've grown a lot. I've been here for a long time. I'm an oldie, but I mean, I've been in the, been around for almost 4 years now. So that's a long time to be involved in something, and I love it. And I learned something new, and God, I make the best of friends.
Yeah, that's what I really like about Foul Play. Is a really good place, and they're very supportive. and they really just want to help. So, and they have other videos too on their channel, other than those phone calls, you know, that.
Oh, we have coffee. We have Thursdays. We have powder puff. We have, oh my gosh, what's the other one? We have the trial transcripts now, where everybody is taking apart and reading the trial transcript. That is fun. I did my first part.
Oh, that is so funny. So funny doing them. I can't wait to hear Rieger because I held my nose. It was Zoe's idea for me to pinch my nose and do Rieger. Well, when we were doing the readings, you could hear Susan having to try and stop laughing before she came on as Kratz, you know. And then at one point, we all just gave up and we all just burst out laughing all at the same time. So that'll be in the bloopers. I bet you that'll be in the bloopers.
Yeah. Oh, my view says, I know who said that, not my verbiage. Yes, we do know Sandra Morris, but mine means none of the state speaks any correct verbiage to me. So it's all a bunch of lies. And
as I said last night, we're a bunch of gobshites.
Yeah. And well, Rhonda used to be Nothing But a Stump. That was a great name, Nothing But a Stump. I love that one. And then you know, I've given out some good names. I don't recall. She's in here. I've given her a name. I named Jane's YouTube channel Sharper Than a Pencil. You know, Mr. Pencil. So yeah, we come up with some funny names, but it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, Dvorak. Sorry, not Sandra Morris. Dvorak. Blah. Rhonda, you're so good. You're so good. Why aren't you joining us, Rhonda?
It was Rhonda. It was hilarious doing that. Mark Rieger. It was a good idea coming for Zoe for me to hold my nose. But the thing is I've got a piercing at the side of my nose as well. So trying to pinch my nose, I have to either pinch it at the top or I have to pinch it underneath the piercing. So sometimes I couldn't see the screen. So in parts there, I'm reading really slow because I'm trying to look over my fingers.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it would be so fun. It'll be so funny when that comes out as well.
Yeah, we got, you know, the Scottish judge, and we got the Russian that Zoe was doing. Oh, that's so funny.
Zoe was brilliant with Tadich as well.
Yeah.
But then I think it was Alan done somebody, and they had a right hillbilly voice. Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah. All right, Michelle, you sleep well, dear. She's got to go too. You know, you people in the you're drinking. You're having a party night, aren't you? What are you drinking? The same thing you were yesterday? Yeah, they give you big bottles in your country, man. We get little bottles. You get a big old bottle. Where's Becca? Becca Boo.
I'm here. Sorry. If anyone still wants to join in, it's still open. Good night, Michelle, by the way. Thank you for stopping by. I love you. Bye.
Yeah, good night, Michelle. Stay safe.
Yes, I love her, Michelle. Oh, I love her.
Yeah, I love Michelle too. She's so sweet and positive. She's one of those people that really lifts me up when she's
now you know how I feel.
Yeah, she's like the wind beneath my wings. How's that song go?
Yeah, that's a great song too. Yes.
Yeah, over troubled water. I don't know. Is that the same song? I don't know.
No. You are the wind beneath my wings.
Oh, it's morning in Australia. That's right.
Bette Midler. It was Bette Midler, is it no?
Oh, by the way, your nails were beautiful that you did for Halloween. I loved it. Her nails. Yes.
They're gorgeous.
Yes. I couldn't
I wish I lived close to you, Michelle, because I would have you do my nails.
Yeah, mine too.
For real.
I used to wear nothing but artificial nails for, oh God, so many years that my nails don't even grow now because they're so damaged.
Yeah. No, I don't. I wish I was one of those people that could do nails, but like I nervously like pick.
Pick them, yep, me too.
So I would like literally just like destroy them.
Lay down. Get over and lay down.
That's why I also keep them really short too, because I have a tendency to also.
Oh, I see we do all of our nails. Thank you, Lovey. We'd be honored too. I know I would. Uh-oh. Well, you guys take over the show and I'll be right back. Dog's got to go potty. You know how it is. Every time I have a live, the dog gets
That's why.
She's become part of the show now. So I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay, my dad's almost becoming a regular part of my show.
I know, you see him popping in the background.
He popped on just before we went live because he wanted me to move stuff out of the car to help him, and I was like, "But Dad, I'm on I'm on YouTube." He's like, "You can tell your YouTube friends to wait, and you can come and help me." Like,
that's a typical dad move. Typical dad move.
Like, tell your friends to wait. You can take 5-10 minutes to do this. I'm like, okay, fine.
Gotta do what Daddy says.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go. I'm done playing for the day. So yeah, is he back there? He might be. Oh, he might be in the room. Is like right, so he's catty corner. But yeah, yeah. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Yeah, I've never, and I'll be real honest with you. When I first got involved with Making a Murderer, my view, they really did. How do I say this? It was a really awful job, but also a really good job of making Steven out to look bad. Like they all the evidence that you see is really like some of it's stupid and like I can't believe they got away with that. But then there's other things where it's like, well, if I was sitting there and they painted him out to look like a really bad guy. So I could see how somebody who's only seen it as face value and doesn't actually get into everything, how it could appear like how you could have that question, did he do it or didn't he do it? But with Brendan, I've never questioned it.
No. Never
questioned it. The second Brendan appeared on the screen, I was actually very upset because I thought, because like I said, like I went back and forth while watching the whole documentary, and I binge watched it in like 2 or 3 days. So by the time Brendan showed up, in my mind, I was like, this guy's probably guilty, and he just screwed over his 16-year-old nephew, and I was like upset. But then the second you get more into it and you start to see like, no, they manipulated this kid. Like I knew like instantly that this kid was innocent, no matter what anybody says or whatever, and it just backs up that there's no physical evidence showing that he did anything. It's all just words. It's all words that they planted in his head to say. So
yeah, aye. But see, even I watched the first few episodes, and even just watching the first few episodes, not once have I thought Steven done it.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, not once has it popped into my head. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe Steven did. You know what I mean? But the simple fact is he spent 18 years in the jail for something he didn't do, and could have been out 8 years before if it hadn't been for the cops being sneaky and hiding letters and making statements years later and stuff like that. So there is no way in hell that he is going to want to have went back there anytime soon.
Yeah.
He's not.
What in the phone calls changed your mind, in my view? Because you keep.
She mentioned
Yeah.
mentioned about Earl because I guess because that's what you said, right? My view, when Earl or Steven's like, I saw her leave the property, and I guess during the phone call, Earl said, I thought you said that she never showed up. So I guess,
No,
but there's proof that she
Steven
did
said
show
she
up.
never showed up that one time, and then he said she did. Wasn't that it? Where he said she never showed up to somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what it was. Yes, Earl, he said. Or she said. Or whoever my view is. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, like and like I've never heard those phone calls, but like also I will say there was a lot of I wouldn't be surprised if so like Steven just got out of being wrongfully convicted for like 18 years of his life. Like and he was what 2-3 years out.
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, if the police came rolling up to you and said, hey, this girl's missing, we think you did it, I would think that he probably would have panicked at first and thought, oh shit, they're gonna do it to me again or something like that and try to, you know what I mean?
Who knows?
He had that. I think he had the feeling that it wasn't over. It wasn't. He had that feeling that when he got exonerated through that DNA, he knew he knew he wasn't safe. Other people tell him, "Watch your back, Stephen. They're not finished with you." You know, and I think he had that.
$36 million would have broke that. People would have lost their jobs because the insurance was not going to cover that. And so they, you know,
there is no way they were
$1 million for the reason.
There's no way they were handing over $36 million to Stephen Avery. No way.
Yeah, no way.
The other thing that I have to ask, because like I said, I'm mostly a Brendan supporter when it comes to like I can answer anything Brendan related like that. So I'm not 100% sure, but did Stephen Avery make a statement saying that Teresa Hallbuck left the property or never showed up?
Not that I'm aware of.
That's what because I don't remember him saying that at all. I know he said
never.
I know he said that he watched her leave, and then I know there was a statement where he said that, you know, he didn't watch her leave, but
Stephen's story has never changed.
Yeah.
No.
Never changed.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't remember him ever saying no, she never showed up.
Right. No, I don't either. I don't know what phone call he or whatever that you're referring to, because I've listened to all of them and I couldn't tell you right now which one was which at all, you know, because it's so much of so much.
And like like I said, anything that happened in those phone calls I would take with like a grain of salt, because like I said, nobody knew what was going on. Stephen didn't know what was going on. There were things I remember that he didn't know about until he watched the news, and then he saw it on the news and then would be like, what are they saying this for about, or that, you know what I mean?
The only thing that I can think of that he said was that he never really spoke to her. You know what I mean? They didn't stand there and have a 20-minute conversation. Hiya, how's your day? What you up to? You going out tonight? You know what I mean? There was none of that. It was, hiya, I'm here to take your pictures. Right, that's the band there. He went away, got whatever it was he got in the house, asked her got the money. That's what it was. He went for the money, gave her the money. She gave him asked him for a receipt. If he wanted a receipt, he said no. She got into the car, gave him an Auto Trader magazine, and then she left and he went into his house.
Yeah, well, here, most cause says, listen to Earl's interrogation. It explains a lot. Yes, he said it, but it was taken out of context.
Oh.
So it was on a phone call then, I guess, or no, Earl's interrogation. So according to Mose, it was taken out of context. So yes, they
Right.
said things, they put things out there to make Stephen look bad, like that cat throwing thing. How long has that been going on? The cat throwing thing. He
Yeah,
did
for real.
not throw that cat. He had nothing to do with that cat throw. He was there and he took the blame. Okay, for
Mhm.
Tom Jonda, not Yonda, right? Jonda.
That's what
Yeah.
annoys me when I hear
Yeah.
and see, even on Reddit and stuff like that. You
Yeah.
see them bringing up the cat incident and everything like that. It's like, wait a minute. If you've
Right.
If you've
Yeah.
read into it and everything like that, like you're supposed to have read into
Yeah.
it, then open your eyes and you can see that
Yeah.
he took the blame because that Yanda had so many strikes against him or something like that. So Stephen took the blame, and it's no right that they still bring that up. It's the same as they still class him as a rapist, because of the Perny Bernstein thing.
And
No,
you know,
that was proven by DNA. He did not do it. So stop fucking saying it.
Yeah, well, listen, Earl's wife, Candy, said some damaging things about Stephen to the press. And, and because he didn't like Stephen, she didn't like Stephen. So to have Earl say that would not be, they were against Stephen for a while. I think they thought Stephen was guilty. So, you're going to say that. And of course, Stephen's going to deny it because he didn't say it. His brother said it. You'll find that a lot too. You'll find that you think it's gospel what they're saying, and the family never said it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just made up rumor. Like I said, with every question that gets answered, there's going to be another question to be answered in that answer. It's just one answer.
It's like you'll have a couple of questions, and you'll get maybe one answer to your couple of questions that you've got, but then that answer opens up about another 20 questions.
And Marie is Candy's daughter, not Earl's. It's his stepdaughter, Earl's stepdaughter.
But back on Brendan.
Back to our favorite person.
I mean, not saying that we can't talk about Stephen, but
No, but this is about and it's getting. We've been on an hour, and people might be getting bored with us.
Oh, yeah,
we could take the call over to Foul Play and get on a phone call.
Huh?
I said we could go over to Foul Play and get on a phone call and discuss this. My view, for sure.
Yeah.
We're all gonna. Yeah, we all go there and meet up and talk.
Yeah, we'll be happy to meet up with you over there after this live, my view.
Yeah.
But there's also, and I'll say this for everybody, there's tons of things that if you do want to help Brendan, that we can do for him. Like,
write
to him is the biggest thing that we can do.
Yep, he loves hearing from supporters.
Yeah, he loves hearing from us. So if you want to write or send a card and then right now the biggest thing that we can do is write to
good.
Gov
My
Evers.
go to Foul Play. We'll meet up with Foul Play. We'll meet up in Foul Play. Good thing. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm happy. But yes,
we can write to Governor Evers. There's the address. I think it's in the description.
Yep, it should be his address. Everything should be there. His address, all these links that the mods, the ones with the spammers, have been giving you all night long. They're all in the description. And Becca does a Be Brendan Brave Saturday, and that's where on Friday night on our live stream, she will explain what we're doing, and we all do something special for Brendan. So we do that. We write to the governor, but really, Brendan needs his support from his people out here that know that he cares. So it's really wonderful to write to him and just say, hi, how are you doing? We're thinking about you and we're here.
Yeah. And then, what else? So there's the Zap email that the information's also down in the description.
Yep.
I'd say about once every 2 to 3 weeks, the woman, Tracy, who runs it, she sends out a new Zap email to the way we can all email Governor Evers at the same time.
Yeah. She's finding the keywords to get us in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have a chance at getting out? Brendan? I have never given up hope that Brendan will eventually be released.
Me neither, but it is up to the government.
I do think that there is a good chance that he will. Not 100% chance, but like I have undying hope that he will be released.
Nice way to put it. Me too.
I think that. Sorry, Linda, on you go.
No, I was just gonna say I agree 100%, Becca. 100%.
Yeah.
I think. Yes, I do think he'll get out. It might take a wee bit longer, but I think they're going to wait to see what happens with Stephen.
Yep.
Because if Stephen is proved without a shadow of a doubt that he's innocent, like we all know he does, then everybody can see that Brendan's confession was coerced. He's got 250 experts stating that have wrote papers and everything saying how wrong his interview was. It gets used for training police and everything like that now on what not to do. So how can they justify keeping him in?
You and me have the same
Stephen gets innocent.
burning question. That is the most burning question in my view, is why is he still there when his confession is used to teach people to not do that?
Yeah, exactly.
The worst of a conviction, a wrongful conviction ever through a confession. And you can't get a more school book thing, and they teach not to do it, but yet the example of this not to do still sits in prison.
Aye.
Yep.
I agree 100%. He just shouldn't be there.
Right on. And if I had my way and it wasn't against the law, I'd have broke him out. Come on, let's get on that bandwagon. Let's go get Brendan. I got the chains. Me and my homies are coming. But we can't.
All right.
I mean,
but I'm telling you,
when
he gets out, I want to.
Has he not still got one chance or something like that he can take with the courts?
He does. He does have his 976. Yes, he does. He still has not filed what Stephen is filing right now.
Yeah.
Right.
He does have
so he's still got that up his sleeve. Yep. Do you think Stephen, Laura are waiting to see what happens with that before they make a petition for that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, because doesn't he have just like one shot with that, and then
well, he'll be in the same process that Steve is right now. So it would be the same thing going through court of appeals. It would be long waits and this and that, whatever. He had one shot at the Supreme Court, so that was it. And that was it. That he cannot go back to that, which is very sad. But he can't. But he still has options. There are plenty of things that we can do to make awareness. People pressure is a big thing in government. You know, they want to keep the people happy. So, let's make them feel the pressure of Brendan's innocence.
Because that's what it's going to take now. I mean, look at all the shouting that everybody's done about Stephen, and look how far that's come. Yeah. You know what I mean? Now we're in a lull period with that, and we need to wait until the courts get their fingers at their butts and get something done about it.
Yep.
So now it's time to scream and shout about Brendan, get his name out there, get his documents circulating, get his trial readings done. You know what I mean? Show people the deception, the lies, the betrayal on the law enforcement.
Those briefs, 250 professionals that have credibility, long as my body, have wrote things about Brendan being innocent. If you really want to hear something about Brendan, go to them. Read Michelle's Bible, the Under the Hood. That'll explain why Brendan did what he did and what he understood and what he didn't understand. You know,
Aye.
So I don't know. What do you think, Becca? Looks like
What?
everybody's just done.
Yeah.
Little Barb, you didn't get on here, damn it.
So I'll do this. I'll do one last call for anybody that wants to jump on. If nobody jumps on in 10 minutes, well, you can't. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So.
Well, we are very happy that you found us too, because I know how you feel. I remember feeling that way when I felt like I found some people that were like, "Oh my God, I could talk about this, and nobody's gonna tell me I'm nuts."
I know. We've all been there, my view. We've all been there in your exact position right now. And we found foul play, and it's been the biggest help ever. So
Yep.
Glad to have you here, and glad to see a new name in the chat. So welcome.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely.
Another person on the truth train. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, all right. That's it. You're going to fall down many rabbit holes.
Yeah.
And the more, and every person that joins in and does something nice for Brendan makes a world of a difference to him.
Oh, yes.
So even if it's just an email to Governor Evers once in a while, or a card, or a letter to Brendan, every single supporter makes a difference in Brendan's life. So
definitely does.
Yes, and it does. Brendan so appreciates it.
Because you've got to remember, Brendan will be out one day, and he will watch these.
Yep.
He will see these. So he'll see your support. He'll be thankful for your support, which it is every time that Becca talks to him and everything like that. He just wants to thank his supporters and everything like that. And the more that we can get people behind Brendan, the better it'll be for him. And then just tell somebody else about it, my view. Get them involved. Get them to watch it. Get them to dig in further with you. Have it as like a buddy up system sort of thing. You search for one thing, they search for the other, and then just come to foul play and let it rant, and you'll get your answers.
Yep. Because at foul play, it's team. Together, everyone achieves more.
Yep.
And that is what it's all about. And become a mamaholic, because that's what you are. When you see this and you get involved and it touches you, you are hooked for life. It changed my life.
You are like people talk about how did Brendan's story change their life? Like,
completely.
you know, how can I explain? Like, I would not be here in this, like on this YouTube channel.
Yep, we would
doing
not be here.
Like my life has been so consumed with doing things for Brendan. So, and honestly, I can't imagine any other way.
Yeah,
you know,
I can't either. And like I said, Becca does more for Brendan. I mean, we all do something for Brendan, but Becca does something every single day. Becca does something for Brendan. We do small things, but Becca is up in the morning thinking of Brendan, going to sleep thinking of Brendan. What can we do for Brendan? How can we make awareness for Brendan? How is Brendan? Everything.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, like I said, I didn't mean to do like a toot my own horn thing or anything, but
love you too, Sean. Sleep well. Mwah.
Yeah, bye, Sean. But no, I'm just saying, like, I never would have expected my life to, back in 2000, what, 16?
Of course.
I would never have thought that.
Sorry, Rhonda.
Bye, Rhonda.
Bye.
Yeah.
They'll be doing the readings. They'll be going to do readings, probably.
Yep. Bye, Rhonda. Enjoy the read.
And Sean, I know. It's amazing what everybody's done.
Yes, Becca speaks to Brendan. Well, she has spoke to him. She contacts him through email. He is the one that named this channel, and he is a very big part in what we do here.
Yeah. He used to call me before he moved to prisons, but But he still does. It's just very because he has a list of people. So
Right.
last phone call I got from him was like a few months ago, I think, and then it would have been on the October 11th would have been the next time I would have heard from him. But
Yep.
he's in quarantine right now,
Yep.
so he can't call the normal. He can't call on his normal schedule. I'm not sure when that's going to change for him or when that's going to be different. I know he hasn't been able to call a lot since he's been in quarantine.
Yeah.
So,
or her birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
Yep, happy belated birthday.
But yeah.
Well, I think.
He calls his mom often, which is awesome, and I would rather him call his mom than me anyway. So
no,
but,
so far he doesn't have COVID, and we are praying he does not get it.
Yeah, he's been doing really good though. He's been keeping really healthy. He's been avoiding. He's been doing social distancing as much as he can. He has a mask in prison. He washes his hands constantly. He's doing really, really good. He generally is healthy. As far as he's a generally healthy person, you know. So I pray every night though that he doesn't catch the COVID or that he doesn't get sick or anything like that.
Yep. No, we do not want Brendan to get sick. We all pray every day that doesn't happen.
Because they don't. The prison system in itself, healthcare is not that great. So,
No.
But I know Stephen Avery caught it, the COVID, but he's fine, and he I guess it didn't affect him as awful as it could have.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We love Barb. She comes here and talks once in a while too. We are very big supporters of.
We are. This is a Barb friendly zone.
Yes, very Barb. Bobby friendly. Scott
very
friendly.
Yeah.
Family friendly all the way around. We support 100% the family. We know that what is said out there. We know what Kathleen Zellner has had to do for a Denny, but that does not make them guilty. So we believe in the family 100%. That they are all victims of corrupt law enforcement in Wisconsin, and that they all have been. We don't know. I mean, we don't know, and I would never dare to ask because that's none of my damn business. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just support them.
The other thing is that we do not ask any of the case information from the family or anything like that
because they live it. They live this every day. I mean, to me, your son is gone, and that poor woman does not get to give her son a hug, does not get to give him a birthday card or a birthday cake, or go or yell at him, call him up. Why didn't you call me or whatever? She don't get to do the normal things that a family gets to do with their son. And to I do not want to bring any more heartbreak by asking any personal questions. It's frankly none of my business. I just support them.
Yeah. What Linda said.
Family Railroad 100. Yes, you got that right. Family Train of 100. Yeah, I think you found your place. In my view, you might find quite a few good people here. Everybody I know has been very, very good. And you'll be able to ask us openly, honest questions, and we'll give you open, honest answers.
Yep.
We want nothing but the truth and the facts out there. We're not somebody who's pushing any agenda of any sort. We just believe this. We believe in our hearts that these people have been, unjustly accused and kidnapped, as Stephen says, because I do believe they are kidnapped. They are, they're there against their will.
Political prisoners.
Aye, political prisoners, definitely.
Right.
Yeah. So, exactly. And honestly, though, my view, like I said before, we support the whole family, all the families. So, take that as you want.
Her husband,
and her husband's a part of the family. So, and honest. And I know a lot of people have their own opinions and stuff like that, but we need to keep that clear in here.
Yeah.
So
I think it's it's people trying to make people look bad so that they'll believe that the family is bad. You know what I mean? They will stab and poke and prod and do whatever, Yeah.
But
we just have nothing bad to say about the family because to me, there's absolutely no legal proof whatsoever that Barb was not there for her kid, that she had anything to do about it, or their family. Hi, Dad. Bye, Dad. He's become a regular. We're gonna have to start paying him. And that's a joke. We don't pay nobody. It's all free here.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so we have like a couple of minutes until we're I guess we're closing. So does anybody have anything last they want to say? Or
I love you guys. Welcome to our community, My View. We're happy to have you. Alice, I love you. Becca, you know how I feel.
Yeah, thank you, Alice, for joining us. And
no problem.
And Sharon, I keep getting those two names always mixed up in my life. I am so sorry, Sharon.
I do it too. Don't feel bad. We just call her
my wee Ouija sister.
Ouija sister. Yeah.
She's my wee Ouija sister.
Thank you for stopping by, my Ouija sister. That's a lot better. And Travis, thank you for stopping by if you're still watching. Who else stopped by? I think that was it, right?
Yeah, we had a bunch of new people, or everybody was here. I don't recall. I love you.
So My View, everyone kept posting the link for Discord.
Please join. We'll see you there.
Foul Play Discord. So click that and then join Foul Play, and then you will see me there in 10-15 minutes. Okay.
There you go. Yep.
And we can have a little bit more in discussion because. I do want to try to keep these things light and fluffy a little bit.
Yeah, light and fluffy for I love it.
Light and fluffy, but
bright and sunny. We have the sun going on here, so we're doing good. My dog is meow, meow. Time to get off, Mom. You've been on there for
Mystic Jinx. You did not show up with your mask. I was expecting to see you with your tiger thing.
She can pop on right now.
She could pop on right now and then at least say hi with it.
There's the link, Jinx. And My View, you'll get to meet the Jinx, the mystical Jinx, the wonderful mystical Jinx. She's famous.
Yeah, Miss Hollywood over there.
Yeah, she's famous in our eyes for a lot of reasons. Other than,
I think she's a wonderful researcher and supporter.
Love her.
Oh, she doesn't have her thing. Oh, well, that's okay. We tried. But yeah, Mystic Jinx is a wonderful person, supporter. And she does so much for our community. So that's why I think she's famous. And it's a little extra bonus that she was on Dateline.
Yep.
Which I know she hates it when we bring it up because she does not like watching it or anything, but I can't help it because I'm so proud of her for being on Dateline.
Yeah, me too. Yes.
And that's my cue to go, guys.
Okay. All right. So I guess we're saying goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Right,
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Happy Halloween.
Bye.